I've got two things that I want to accomplish today, and they're both pretty exciting, if I'm being real honest with you. One of them is duck season starts on Saturday, so I need to get out and find a spot, so I'm gonna go and scout this evening. But it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Ducks really aren't gonna be flying or going to where they want to be, so I'm gonna kill a little bit of time with something that I just got today. What I got today involves this. This is a life jacket. So I know you're asking yourself, Josh, what could you have possibly gotten? I got this. This is a kayak. To be more specific, it's an Old Town Topwater 120, so it's a 12-foot kayak. It's pretty sweet. We're gonna take it out on the water today and try it out, get to know the kayak before I take it duck hunting. I'm gonna be using this kayak down here a lot during this duck season and trying to kill a bunch of ducks out of it. If you guys have a good name for this boat, leave it in the comments of this video. But here, I'm gonna give you a quick tour. I'm gonna review it in a separate video, maybe after duck season, and we'll get on the water here today and try and catch some fish. So a pretty basic 12-foot kayak, sit on top. We got my rods, fishing stuff. It's pretty sweet. I'm real pumped. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this camera in the truck just in case we have some kind of super malfunction and things go underwater. So don't really feel like taking the big camera out on the maiden voyage of this boat. Can I call it a boat? Or do I have to call it a kayak? I might call it a boat. It's my boat. But yeah, let's go ahead and get out on the water. Maybe we'll see some ducks out here on the lake. See if I've always thought about hunting this lake, and now that I've got a kayak, it's gonna make it a heck of a lot easier to get out there and shoot some ducks. Make sure to leave me a big old thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already also. I'll see you on the water. Well, she floats. Might not want to wear tennis shoes in this thing. It's getting water up in here through these holes. All right, I haven't fished in, I don't even know how long. But let's just go ahead and see if we can catch one or two today. Seems like the kayak is a little slower moving than I thought it was. Maybe I'm just not paddling it right or something. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it eventually. But next time I'm wearing some waterproof shoes because my feet are getting a little wet out here. Let's see how it does paddling into the wind. That's the real question here. We got probably, I don't know, 10 to 15 mile an hour winds. Nothing too horrible. Oh yeah, we're scooting good. Ain't no problems over here. We had a nice little drift here we were doing. Had the boat just right, catching the wind. It was staying pointed towards the bank just like how I wanted it to fish. That was perfect. I honestly cannot tell you the last time I went fishing. I've been totally slacking on that. It was probably back in May, something like that. Huh. Been busy, been real busy. Been too busy to fish, and that ain't right. This might be a really bad idea, but apparently you can stand up and fish in this kayak. Oh, she's a little wobbly, but definitely takes some getting used to. It's doable, definitely doable. Don't know how I feel doing it out on the open water like this, but maybe once we get back into a nice cut, we could try this. Wow, we're tippy. Okay, sit back down, Josh. We tried it, we did it. Okay, let's not do that again. Not today. Not in the wind. Not in the wind. We're not standing up in the kayak. It's doable, you can do it. I'm just not gonna do it here. Okay, we're gonna head on down and check out a spot that I've been thinking about going duck hunting for probably 4 years now. I've just never had the ability to access it, and I think I've got that ability now. It'd be a kind of a long paddle, but I'm sure it would be worth it in the end. I think I see some ducks up here. Nope, they're not ducks. It might be like a grebe or something like that. Yeah, this looks like a decent spot to go and duck hunt. Now, I don't know if there's ever gonna be birds back here, But there's usually some ducks and geese on this lake, and it's kind of hard to see all the way back here. So I don't know. It looks good. It looks really good. Like there's no reason for them to come in here and like feed or anything, but like maybe they roost in here or come stop by and get a drink. I don't know. Looks like a real decent spot though. Fishing isn't good here though, I'll tell you that much. Okay, it's 3:30 right now. I'd like to get to the truck by, I don't know, 4:30, 5 o'clock. I think an hour to scout's plenty. I know exactly where to go and look, so. All right, we're off the water. That was definitely interesting. It's a good boat. I like it. It tracks really good, and I think it's gonna be really good to duck hunt out of. I'm glad that I took this opportunity to take it out and go on the water with it. I didn't catch any fish, but you know, that's really not the whole reason I came out. So I want to try the boat out, and I think it's gonna do really good for duck hunting. It does have holes through it where water comes up into the boat, so I'm gonna have to be careful with the camera gear and stuff, but I got a dry bag to take care of that. But other than that, first impressions, I really do enjoy the boat. I think it's gonna work well. I think it's gonna work really well to get to different spots where I couldn't necessarily walk in to go duck hunt. Now it's time to do the second fun thing of the day, and we're gonna go scout some ducks. I've got some areas I want to go take a look at, and hopefully we see some ducks flying. I think it's like what, 4 o'clock maybe? Yeah, 4 o'clock. Yeah. It's about 4 o'clock right now, so I think the ducks will start flying here in about an hour or so. Let's go take a look. We've had a lot of rain, so things might look a little different than they did about a month ago. You ever seen a 12-foot kayak in the bed of a Tacoma? Now you have. I was questionable about how it would fit, but it fit. I got that little tailgate extender thing. I think it works great. I've never hunted this place before. Actually, scratch it. I have hunted it once. The one time I hunted it, there's a 30-minute limit, and the marsh was not built. So, goes to show you. I just think it's so funny that they built a marsh right where I've duck hunted before when it was just like a little puddle. Whoa, there's a big stick. So, I think I hear birds back here. Might be wrong though. We'll just have to take a look. I'm out here to do a couple of different things. One, I'm looking for birds. I want to get an idea how many birds are in the area. Number two, I want to see water conditions and kind of places where I would want to go duck hunt. Water conditions change every single year, so your go-to spot that you hunted last year could be either underwater completely or it could have no water at all. So it's always good to go out and scout and figure out where the birds are, for one, and two, figure out where you can hunt and different areas that look pretty good this year. This looks so good, not gonna lie. I was out here during teal season to take a look at it, and there's like probably 1% of the water that is in it right now. Just saw 3 ducks fly up. I think it was one gadwall and 2 teal. There's a dove. Phew. This looks juicy. Check this out. Look at that. And the awesome thing about this is massive. It's a huge marsh, so there's tons of places where I can go and duck hunt out here. This looks amazing. I can't believe this. This looks better than I thought it would when I looked at it during teal season, because when I looked at it during teal season, it was just all mowed down, like strips going through it, and it was hard to believe that this would be full of water. Now the real question, I mean, that milo is like halfway covered up. If there's a way for me to get my kayak in here, oh, it's gonna be game over. That is gonna be awesome. It might be a little bit of a haul to get the kayak to the water, but that's not a big deal. I'll figure it out. Might get one of those like little carts to push it. I don't know, we'll figure it out. It's worth a try. I'm at least gonna try it once, because this place is huge. I could get the boat in and just go probably a quarter mile all the way down, not even have to walk. That would be amazing. Walking in with all your duck hunting stuff is probably one of the worst parts of duck hunting. Let's see if we can find some more ducks. I think I might need to go change my underwear. Oh, that mallard is doing it. Oh, yep, I need new underwear. I need new underwear. That was not good. I need to control myself a little better. See ya. Oh, wood ducks. How you doing? These ducks don't know it, but they're about to get a wake-up call on Saturday. I'm getting so excited. Today's only Tuesday, so I got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to wait. 3 days. 3 days. 3 days of waiting. Like, this is the longest 3 days I think I'll ever have to wait. And it happens every single year. There's so many ducks out here. This is ridiculous. I think we're looking at a pretty good season opener. Like, I've never seen it this good. And I mean, granted, this marsh was never here, so it's probably making things better for duck hunting, but holy smokes, this looks good. That spot looked pretty juicy, not gonna lie. Just got off the phone with Adam telling him about it, and he's getting pretty stoked. Adam will be here for opening weekend. Adam hasn't hunted yet this year except for dove season, so I'm excited to see him. I think that was the last time I saw him, actually, so it's been about a month, 2 months. About time he came back. But I'm gonna go check out some other spots now. It looks like there's good numbers. There's just consistent ducks, just good groups like 3, 5, 7, 10, 15. Just seems like they're just one after another. Boom, 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 boom. It looks good. It looks really good. I hope it stays like this all week long till Saturday. Let's go see what else we got. Oh boy, do we have some water out here. She's a little bit high. Where I normally park my truck is underwater. It's a good spot to launch a kayak though. There's some ducks flying out there. Oh boy, how did the fall rains treat us good. I was like super pumped about the water level being down from like the drought this summer, because the water, like, it's seriously where the water was a month ago, or more like during teal season, was probably 150 yards that way, and now it's come up all the way to here. That's freaking ridiculous. But I was pumped about the water level being down, because then I could set out my full body geese in the shallow water and just wreck them out here. I don't think that's gonna happen. Honestly, I've never seen the lake this high, ever. So this could be good, this could be bad. I don't really know. All I know is that this kayak is going to make this a lot better than walking through that. Because like, it would make retrieving birds impossible because the water level is so deep out there. Dang. I wonder if my decoy line's gonna be long enough though. That's the real kicker. Well, I saw another spot that I want to go look at, so I guess we'll go check that out. Okay, needless to say, the water level in this body of water is very, very high. I went to go try and cross a bridge, and the road was closed because the water's over the top of the bridge. That's nuts. But there is a few good things that come with all this water. One, the marshes are going to be super full, which is great. That's awesome. Gives a lot of places for people to hunt ducks. Number two is, there's a cornfield right here, and there's water in it. Ooh, there's some mallards right there. Ooh boy, let me tell you now, mallards do love that corn. This little hole down here, money. I'm thinking this might be a decent place to go sit on opening day. The hard part about opening day is that you don't know how many people are going to be out there, and that makes things very difficult, especially in small areas, because I would rather post up on like big water out here and shoot my ducks than to go to like the fire marsh and have to deal with a lot of people. That's just kind of how I work personally. I know a lot of people like to do the marsh grind, but I like to kind of get away from the people on opening day. But oh my goodness, does this look good. It's cut corn with some standing corn. Oh my gosh, we got some standing corn in the water, boys and girls. Shout out to my grandma. Oh, this looks like mallard heaven. Ooh, it's getting a little muddy down here. Might be a decent place to stop. Don't know if you guys can see. There's some ducks right there. Don't know if you guys can see them. And then we got all this over here. Ooh, that looks juicy. That looks real juicy. Standing corn in the water. I think it's safe to say that not all is lost because of this high water. I think there might be some stuff gained, and one of those is flooded corn. That's juicy. This does look good, but my only question is how deep does it get out there? Because you could go over your waders real quick. It looks good though. I like this little puddle back here. I don't see any ducks in it, but only time will tell before ducks will start going in there. I wonder how fast the lake level is dropping too. It's got to be dropping. But yeah, I think it's a good day. Good day. We're gonna call it a day with scouting. I saw what I need to see. I know where I need to look. I like it. I like it a lot. There's ducks out here for sure. Not crazy numbers, but there's some good numbers. Better than I've seen in a few years for duck numbers for opener. Around here, usually like it takes until about middle of November for things to really heat up. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. That many ducks here for the opener. I like it. Thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot when you guys do that. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It was a fun day. We got the new kayak out on the water. I like it a lot. I'm glad I got the chance to take it out and give it a test drive before duck season starts. And I think what I saw today, it's going to get a lot of use this season. And duck scouting went good. Things look really, really good for the opener on Saturday. I'm real excited for it. I'm going to be coming out probably a couple more times this week and checking things out. I might bring you guys along. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to see. I did what I wanted to do today, and I basically just narrowed down the areas to look for where I want to hunt. Now I'm down to like 3 different areas, which is great. That's a great number of places to look at for when you're scouting, and then you can pick from those 3. Or like you get there and there's like 16 people there, so you're like, okay, let's go to plan B. It's always a good idea to have plan A, plan B, and plan C, especially for a duck opener. But that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys liked it. Go ahead and follow me on my social media. I've got Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. But that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.